People, let's talk about State of Origin. We're going to go through all the tries, everything in my personal opinion on how both teams played. I'll now be a bit more biased to New South Wales, but a bit more passionate to them as well. So let's get straight into this. Okay, let's start off with talking about Queensland. Obviously, Queensland won the game. They won 26-24. It ended up being really close to the end, but they played really well the first half, and that's mainly what I'm going to touch on for Queensland. Now, Hammer was amazing in that first half. He got a try. Even after the Blues had already scored, they came straight back. Hammer got a try for them. He also got a second try not long later. Cameron Munster, I believe he was the captain. He had a really good first half, really good game in general. He got a try in the 30th minute, and in the 36th, Kurt Capwell got a try as well for Queensland. Overall, in the first half, defensively and attacking, they were really good, Queensland, and they should be definitely happy with their performance. And then Valentine's Holmes was really good with his conversion, scoring all of them from not like a simple angle. It was a pretty difficult angle as well, and he did really well to be able to score those, plus also scoring that penalty goal as well. And now we'll go on to the second half, which was not good by Queensland. They didn't score a single try, and they literally let the Blues come back from. It was like 26-6 or something. Yeah, 26-6 at half time, I believe, and they ended up letting them come back to 26-24. But we'll talk about New South Wales right now. Actually, Brian Tolo, I think that's how I pronounce it, scored 3 tries. So good job to him. He got a hat-trick of tries. Scored one in the 6th minute, so straight away he gave the lead to New South Wales. And then eventually all that stuff I talked about for Queensland all happened, and it was just really poor by New South Wales. New South Wales made simple mistakes that professional rugby league players shouldn't be making. Then into the second half they played much better. To'o scoring in the 45th, Triton 56th, To'o for the third time in the 64th, and Triton in the 71st minute. We'll go over a bit about what happened at the very end of the game in a sec. They did not have a single penalty goals, and they did have a 2-point field goal attempt, which they didn't score. And Lomax just wasn't, like, his kicking at the start was good, and then at the very end, except for that, like, if we were actually able to kick, we would have won. Yeah, like, legit, I don't know why I'm even like thinking about, maybe we would have won. No, we would have won if our kicking was on point. It just wasn't, and it wasn't good. And that's something that really cost us, that, you know, a lot of people, especially New South Wales fans, are all angry about. Now we're going to talk about what happened in the final few minutes of the game, which was just simple mistakes, again, for New South Wales. And that's kind of the story throughout the game. Payne Haas dropped it right when they had a really good opportunity, and they had that really good set of opportunities, plus then they got 6 again, so you'd think they would have been able to score a try right then, but they just weren't able to, just because of simple mistakes, I guess. I think that's what I'm gonna blame it on. I know earlier in the first half, Cleary scored a try, then because of an illegal blocking by a New South Wales player, I can't remember exactly who, it didn't end up counting. I guess a lot of New South Wales fans expected it. I did expect it, but with both out, it just brought it a little while, which I thought would have been a benefit. It really wasn't. I didn't see too much of a difference. And then Cleary had a leg injury, which we saw because the tape wrapped around and he wasn't kicking as well. So that also really affected it. I'm hoping the next 3. I know in the next 3 weeks we're going to be hearing Queensland. We're going to be hearing that. But hopefully, for Game 3, he is actually fit and he's good to play at his full potential, because we know he is such a great player. But yeah, that's really how the game went, how this game went. This is a new setup if you're not new to the channel. Or you didn't realise. Well, if you're new to the channel, you wouldn't realise. This is a new setup. It's really cool because I got that screen there and lights. Pretty cool. But anyway, if you like it, tell me in the comments below. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. It was a really good game. It's now 1-1. We're going into the final game in Sydney. Might go to it, actually. We'll have to wait and see. But except for that, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.